welcome. This is one of the UNISONO riffs I'll be teaching you today, right? It's from the Faulty Outlet song. This is the first song of the Uncertain Terms album, guys, right? So UNISONO riffs are riffs that are played, Greg Howe is playing them and the bass player is playing the same. They're playing the same notes, and there is no two albums that go by when you listen to the whole discography of Greg Howe where he doesn't do that, right? It's really cool. I like it so much, and I thought let's make a topic out of this for my YouTube channel, right? There's gonna be in-screen tablature as always, guys, very accurate and very detailed, right? Every execution detail will be there for you guys, but also explanations, right? What's behind these riffs, which arpeggios, and so on and so on. And when I talk about arpeggios, guys, I always reference this PDF, this free PDF in the description below, right? Almost 250 people have downloaded that PDF in 4 weeks' time. It is a 10-page, 22 arpeggio shapes PDF of just arpeggios you need to know. Arpeggios are the bread and butter of all Greg Howe, all jazz and all fusion playing in general, guys, right? It's like the minor pentatonic or the minor blues scale is for rock guitar, arpeggios is for fusion and jazz guitar, right? So get your hands on it, download it, print it out, and practice once in a while one of those beautiful arpeggios that are in there. There's a little text in there explaining you a little bit more how to practice them, and there's always I also indicate which ones that Greg uses the most, right? His favorite. There's a top 3 in there that I indicate for you guys, so you can prioritize even a little bit. Like, all right, I'm gonna for the moment I'm only studying the ones that Greg is using the most. That can be an approach that you want to do. All right, guys. Anyway. And as always, check out, if you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe to the channel. That's the least you can do. If you say, hey man, you know, I appreciate what you do, I like watching your videos, I'm learning a ton, then just subscribe to the channel or hit the like button on this video. It's just sending good vibes, right? It's the least you can do as a watcher, and also it's just sending good vibes my way. That's the thing that I get energy from, right? When people like what I do. When people sometimes say, hey man, that's cool, right? What you do is cool. I learned something today. I'm having fun on my guitar. It makes the journey to learn Greg Howe less frustrating, because that's exactly the goal of this channel, guys, right? I'm your mentor. I'm right beside you, right? In this journey in learning Greg Howe. In the coming years, there will be a lot of products coming out. Also some premium ones, right? Which are not for free. There's the first one is almost ready. It's almost a 3-hour video course alone on the Introspection album, right? Because I think where's a better way to start learning Greg Howe than studying the Greg Howe, than studying the Introspection album. So it's coming soon, and I'll be the first 3 or 4 weeks. I'm only launching it to my email list, right? The people who have downloaded that PDF, because I consider them to be a little bit more serious students, a little bit more guys that are somewhat more stepping forward and saying, man, I'm gonna do the work here. You know, you say learn arpeggios, I'm gonna do the work, right? So I'll be launching to those guys first, including all the launch bonuses, but some more stuff is coming on that soon. All right, let's now study the 3 UNISONO riffs, guys. Let's start with the first one. So the first one is this strange faulty outlet riff, and that really catched my ear, because, you know, guys, that more than 10 years ago when I was first climbing that Greg Howe mountain, it was like I had no idea what that sounds were like. This F sharp word, right? And I learned that it is the F sharp whole tone scale. That's all whole tone scale notes. F sharp whole tone, guys. So the F sharp whole tone is exactly as the name says. It's a scale comprising of only whole tones, right? Right, then a good string fingering is. Right, you always move up one fret. It's string after string thing. Not going to expand too much about it because honestly I'm not a big user of the whole tone scale. I don't use it that often. But there's a cool arpeggio in there that I want to show you guys. And that's every time I come on the 5th string with it. In this case, for the F sharp whole tone scale, I have C, D and E on the 5th string. I can make this cool arpeggio. About that is that it repeats itself in whole tones. Right, so that's one. Also, so this one is cool, right? The last one I showed you. I can really shred that in a Greg Howe style also. It's meant for Greg Howe, right? At the bottom I might do again the 3 note per string thing. So anyway, nothing more to say about that riff I would say, except so it's all crazy F sharp whole tone stuff all the way. So again, if you study somewhat more, you'll find maybe some other cool shapes that you like as a whole tone idea, right? But then at the end you have till there, and then the progression behind that riff goes into G and F sharp 7 altered, in this case a sharp 5, F sharp 7 sharp 5. What Greg is doing over the G, line. This is more Greg Howe territory. He did those things a lot in the 90s albums. Anyway, it's based around an E minor 7. This shape, 5R shape I call it, which is the A shape for the gauged guys. But I use my own language because I don't even like to put my brain too much to work and think about the shape which from it's derived. I just say 5 because the root note of the arpeggio is in the 5th string and it's to the right of that root note. So I'm calling it a 5R shape, although I know it's an A shape. Anyway, so it's based on that. Why? Because the G is coming by. Guitar. Anyway, G shape, right? A G major equals an E minor, relative major, relative minor, right? Because G Ionian is E Aeolian. Right? So that's why he does it, right? Over the G, you can easily play an E minor 7 because it's relative minor of G major. And then Greg is going for some diminished 7 sounds. That is because in every dominant chord there's a diminished 7 arpeggio hidden, right? Like for this chord itself you have also, the other shape that is nested in that one is, right? Instant Yngwie Malmsteen, right? And he's only using a part of that shape. Really clever, and if you follow this channel, we'll be doing a lot of more. Greg is doing a lot of intelligent stuff with a diminished 7 arpeggio. With just those 4 notes, Greg is doing so much cool stuff with that over the years. Wow. Anyway, that is the first riff, guys. Let's move on to the second one, right? Do it again. Anyway, what is this one? This is from the Dusty MAID song, right? Dusty MAID is a song from the 5 album. So basically it starts in an A flat minor blues scale, A flat Dorian diamond. Up till there it's A flat minor blues scale, right? But then it's diminished, I don't know where it comes from. So anyway, this is a diminished sound. So anyway, sorry guys, what I was trying to tell you here, and I've discussed it with Greg, I said sometimes you play, I think I gave, or maybe there was another example, and this is really where you come into a territory where really Greg said to me, right, this is just something that I hear, right? Picture him in the studio and looking for sounds that he sometimes hears in his head, because Greg is so much more than a guitar player, right? He's an artist. And artists, they hear songs and melodies in their head and they need to find it. It doesn't need to be, what I'm trying to say, completely diatonic. It doesn't always have to make complete sense what Greg is playing. And it's the case here, so we go for... Then he goes into an E flat minor 7. Again into a diminished. That's a way to go back into the A flat minor. So it's pretty all over the place, this thing. And then the best thing you can do is just give yourself a challenge and try to play this, right? That's good workout in itself. Alright, last riff, guys. Let's do it again. So what is this? It's almost completely based on A minor sound. Really cool double stops fourth. This is all A minor blues scale, A Dorian, right guys? And at the end, there's a cool single note line, and this one it's really based, what I see here is a pathway that is like, Greg has played it like maybe 1,000,000 times now. This is based off an G flat minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. So put your index finger here on that G flat and then play the minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio, 5R. And again guys, this is again, I'm referencing that arpeggio PDF. You will find that shape in there, in the section in the section of minor 7 flat 5 arpeggios, 5R shape. And I bet, don't know if 100% sure, I bet there's a 1 after it, meaning this is one of the top arpeggios that is Greg using all the time. And the other thing you need to know about a minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio, that you have to start a low Korean scale. that needs to be started from that G flat because it's the same. The low green scale generates minor 7 flat 5 arpeggios, right? So we have I don't know what I'm doing, sorry guys. I need to play some more guitar instead of teaching all the time, right? Anyway, so you have the tabs for that too, right? It's just a fast, really nice run, and it really shows how Greg is not playing arpeggios up and down, right? He uses it as a like a skeleton, you would say, of notes, and then he how elegantly he flows through that arpeggio, right? This is a beautiful altered scale idea, you know? Because Greg is implying a E7 sharp 9 here. So add that last line into your altered scale vocabulary, guys, right? So anyway, enough talk of mine. So these were 3 unisono riffs, quickly repeating myself. Get that free PDF in the description below, guys. It's your ultimate arpeggio resources. I worked like 8 or 9 hours, right, to design, to create this beautiful arpeggio PDF for you guys. 4 arpeggio families, right? Structured, and they have 5 shapes each. And I prioritized which I indicate which one Howe is using the most, which one is using it a little bit less, and this a little bit less, so you can really prioritize your learning process to do that. So yeah, that's it guys for me. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel or hit that like button, and I'll see you soon guys.